Hey guys, how you going? This is BillyEatWorld, and today we're going to try out a new deck that I've built in Hearthstone over the last few days. It's basically a Control Dragon Paladin, and basically it's sort of the same as normal Dragon Paladin, but it's got a lot more healing in it. And yeah, so let's just quickly take a look at the deck first. Okay, so here we go, Control Dragon. So as you can see, basically the same sort of normal Paladin early game, except I'm only running one Zombie Chow. I've got a Cog Hammer in there because it's going to work well with a lot of the really high health dragons. And I've got Shredders replaced with Twilight Guardian. I have the Muster for Battles replaced with Blackwing Technician, and I've got the Knife Jugglers replaced with Sun Fury Protector. So basically the whole idea is basically just a normal control deck where you want to survive with a lot of taunts and nerf the crap out of the enemy's minions to the point where at the late game they have nothing to contest what you have on the board. So in the late game we have stuff like Ysera, which is really good, really hard to remove. Tyrion Fordring, obviously. Eardric is going to be great for nerfing pretty much everything. Sylvanas Emperor to make everything a bit cheaper. I'm not really sure about this yet. I guess you could probably switch this out for Harrison. And you'll notice that I'm running Enter the Colosseum instead of one of the equalities, because the equality tends to nerf your stuff more than the other player's stuff. So Enter the Colosseum is good because if you've got a really big minion on the board and they've got a whole bunch of 1/1s or something, you can take out nearly their whole board and you're still left with your guy. So also Chillmore is another good board clear. The deck's running about 7 dragons, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you really very rarely come across a situation where you don't have a dragon in hand. But anyway, let's see if we can give this a go. I've had a lot of success with it today. As you can see, I'm only on rank 12. I haven't really bothered to try and rank up this season. I'm trying to grind out the last few ranks so I can get a bit better reward before the end of the season tomorrow. So, yeah. Now, in terms of guys that I've been coming across, I've come across a lot of Secret Paladin today. Quite a few Token Paladins as well. Not as much Mech Mage and that sort of thing as we saw in the last couple of weeks. Also, I haven't really played any Hunters, which is really good. Now, this is the first Rogue that I've played today. But I think we should be able to go okay because we don't really rely on the low health minions. There's a little bit less early game than you would have in a mid-range Paladin, so you sort of need to mulligan for the lower cost cards, but cards like Twilight Guardian and Enter the Colosseum are really good for taking the initiative back. Okay, so I have no idea what this guy is playing. I'm just going to pass and coin this guy out. A Worgen in a Rogue? Okay, so, and I guess that's pretty good so far. Oop, let's coin that guy out. So I've got this guy next turn. If this guy survives, I can even taunt him up if I'm starting to get pressured really hard. Usually you're going to drop down to at least 20 before you start to come back with this deck, but there's a lot of comeback mechanics. Okay, so this guy is running like a Cancer Rogue. I don't know how we're going to go against this, but if we can get some taunts out, we should be okay. All right. Maybe we just like nerf this guy. I want to try and stay on curve because that's the real strong point of this deck, is that usually you can stay on curve, and by the time you get to the late game against these Cancer decks, they're out of cards and you've still got a few left.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay, Yardrick's not going to help. I think it's got to be Twilight Guardian, right? And we'll just trade into this guy. So we're not really in a bad situation. You know, next turn, what have we got? 5. We don't really have any 5 drops, but you'll see what I mean about this Nth Colosseum if we get past turn 6. Looks like he's going to have a lot of crap on the board. Wow. At least he's sort of smashing into the taunts. Oh man, this is like painful. It's painful to play against this sort of stuff. It really is. So, I mean, I have to take this guy out, right?
For justice.
Hopefully he's just going to flood the board with crap and I can consecrate it off. I need to sort of survive. If I can survive and get the Sun Fury on Eardrix, basically it's a GG, because all of the little minions, I mean, even a full board of 1/1s would have to smack him once each. So, and he just had a really, really slow turn just then, so that's good for us. Problem is, we don't really have a lot to come back with. Maybe I'm just going to have to do this. It's not the best play, but I don't really have anything better to do. Oh man, joking me. We have reined in his damage a fair bit though, which is good. I mean, Yardrick's going to come down now, and then pretty much... Oh, that's good too. I mean, it looks like he's running a lot of crap. By the way, Tuskar Jouster is a lot better in the late game against aggro. You want to try and save it for as late as possible and get a lot of those 1 and 2 drops through your hand or on the board. I love this guy. I'm not sure how good he really is, but... Stone Tusk Boar. Man. Cold Blood. Please trade. He's gonna trade. What the hell? I think this is a GG. I don't think he's coming back from this one. Oh no, he didn't trade. When you target this minion with a spell, deal 3 damage. Wow, that is cancer. So this would be like a prime place to do Enter the Colosseum, because this guy's gonna die. I don't know if we have any other option. We could put the Tuskar out, but we're still gonna take 5 next turn. We can just hit this guy and equality. Let's do that. And then we're left with 2 minions, and he's left with nothing. We're still pretty low. If we don't hit the Joust, we're going to be in big trouble. Okay. Let's do it. This is good that I have this in my hand now. I guess I'm playing this guy. Come on. Oh yeah. That's what you want to see. That's why this guy is really good against aggro, but like against mid-range decks or control decks, you know, he's pretty much just a 5/5, which is not bad, but, you know. I mean, this deck is not going to be as good as a Healadin in terms of healing up every turn. I think this guy's done. 'Cause, I mean, 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 this guy's done. ' This is the only real issue with this deck is you get to a point like this and you're just sort of chipping away at them slowly. You can't sort of burst them down. There's no quartermaster or you know, anything like that. I think I just use Sarah.
I dream and the world trembles.
I mean, he's not going to get rid of that, right? Yeah, he's dead. Oh! Oh! Well, he's alive for one more turn. Unless he can burst me down. Up. He's dead. What's the safest way to do this? Let's do this guy. Then this guy. And then this guy.
Shields up. I shall bring you.
And this is what you want to see at the end of the game. A board full of shit that he can't remove.
What lurks in the depths?
Well played.
Well played.
One down. Okay. Game 2. So as you can see, this deck is pretty good against aggro. Any sort of aggro, if you draw into your healing, you're pretty much going to take him out. There's a hell of a lot of taunt that they have to get through. And because they're taunt givers as well, a silence isn't going to work. Like, you know, the thing about Sludge Belcher is all you have to do is silence it. Oh man, that's a really heavy hand. Come on, Minibot. No, it's not too bad, really. At least we have a dragon. I think Paladin is one of the hardest matchups. Well, not really hard. I mean, I have won a lot of games versus Paladin, but the new Paladin decks are so tempo-based, and they will just, like, rush you down if you don't have the right answers. It's not just as simple as putting up taunts. You really have to draw into your AOE. I cannot speak today. Cannot speak. Come on. Come on. Man, this guy is like, is he even there? Maybe if I pull this, he will come back. Let's drop that hammer. Maybe he's not here. Oh, no, he's here. This could be Secret Paladin. It could be Token Paladin. Either way. It's going to be hard because I don't have anything to drop straight away. Everyone is playing this lately. I think the Token Paladin's maybe a little bit better than the Secret Paladin. I could be wrong about that. Oh man, nothing here feels good. This might be an example of how you can get rushed down, but that Chillmore is going to be good, especially with Ysera. Because against a deck like this, it's really unlikely this is going to get played until the very late game. Chillmore is going to be sick on turn 7. I might even like... I can't really afford to save the coin. Coghammer's not good here. Oh man, this is like the only way to do it. I mean, that's got to be like Avenge or something, right? It's not Competitive Spirit, or else it would have triggered already. I'm just hoping he has nothing to deal with this guy, and we can drop the cog hammer on it next turn. What else can we do? We can True Silver, but no, it's dead. So yeah, I guess the key to beating these new Paladin decks is you have to get a good start. I mean, we might be able to come back with Chillmore, but it just really depends. I mean, these guys are no good against these decks. If I kill one of these guys, it's just gonna trigger the Avenge, and then we're gonna be screwed. Oh man, but I don't know.
I wonder.
I think we have to.
For justice.
No. Get down.
Get down.
Usually if I draw Consecration in my opening hand, I'll keep it against Paladin. I mean, Paladin isn't relying on value minions like I am here. Most of these new Paladin decks are relying on a shitload of 1/1s. I mean, if this guy gets a Quartermaster off, we're just dead. There's no way we can get around this. Oh, that's kind of good. Let's smack this dude. Come on, 2 health, 2 health, 2 health. No, that's all right though. Can't attack me. That's what I want to see. All right, so we're getting closer to Chillmore. I can Aldor and Coghammer next turn. And Lay on Hands is going to be good the turn after Chillmore. What do we do here? Do we risk popping another secret? I mean, what could he possibly have? I mean, I think probably the play is going to be to... Oh, no, we have to smack this guy because then he's got to hit it twice, right? So let's just do that. And then this. That's going to get competitive spirit. So... Avenge. That's not bad, actually. Because he can't break that taunt. So this is what I'm talking about with the comeback mechanic. Can you see he's only got 2 cards in his hand and I've got, what, 5 plus Lay on Hands. So, I mean, we're on 16, but if we get to Lay on Hands, what, that's 24? Which is pretty good. And he's going to spend most of his time now trying to break through.
Reporting for duty.
So this Chillmore is going to be pretty devastating. I'll just put this guy out and smack him here.
Job's done.
Oh, typical. Either way, what? He's probably going to trade that in. It's 6 health, right? So unless he has a weapon, don't silence it. Oh, of course he'd silence it. All right, we're on 6. We're dead to like a lot of stuff here. Oh, Eadric. Is that going to help? Then he's still got way too much on the board. What do? We do this. And then this. I'm dead to, I'm not even dead to True Silver. He'd have to have Avenging Wrath. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. He's got to have some sick plays to get out of this one. Actually, that might do it. If that spawns another Murloc Knight. Okay, that's not too bad. I think we just... I mean, I think we're enough ahead at the moment to try and Lay on Hands. We're dead to true silver, so we have to lay on hands. Yeah, I think we have to. Come on, like Zombie Chow or something. Did I play Zombie Chow? Yeah, I did. So let's... Oh, that one. And that one. The reason I hit that one is because he potentially might have something to buff it, like a Quartermaster or something. It looks like a token paladin rather than a secret paladin, so the chances are he does have something like Quartermaster. Iadric is going to be sick for that, so maybe we should, like, save him. Tyrion is awesome right here. He's used the silence too, so let's just... Tyrion. You see what I mean? We're down to 12, but we have such a card advantage. Iadric is just going to wreck the Quartermaster turn. That's okay. I'm cool with that. The battle of the 1/1s has begun. I've got to watch out too, because I don't think I've seen him playing Equality yet. And this is cool too. This is what I mean about the taunt givers. We can just slam Dragon Consort into Azure Drake. Actually, into this guy. No, into Drake would be better, because this guy can be played after. So.
Let me think.
Or do I want to play this guy? Yeah, let's just play this guy. More value. Am I, like, putting up too many targets for Equality Consecrate?
Shields up.
Last warning. Don't test it.
Weapon ready.
I think we're still in a pretty good position. Anything that comes down, we're going to hit it with Iadric and Sun Fury. The only thing this deck doesn't really work that well against is anything that can burst you down. I mean, like, if this was like a mage deck, I'd be dead like 3 times over by now. I'm on 12, but a paladin just can't get that damage through. That's gonna, like, seal it even more. So it's... Oh, is he waiting for the value? I mean, it's not really gonna matter. I'll just drop this and hopefully win the joust. Nope. Okay, so he's got a Dr. Boom. And it's in his deck. It's not in his hand. So that's kind of what we want to see.
Don't test me, child.
Weapon ready.
I'm really sort of still afraid of Consecration, so I'm not going to drop anything. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I'll just put this dude out.
Reporting for duty.
Yep. Not an Equality though, so it could be a double Consecration. Yeah. I knew something like that was going to happen. It's always a bad idea to overcommit against a Paladin, but that is it. Well played.
The victory is yours.
Can't even BM. That sucks. What a douche. Almost at rank 10. Alright, let's play one more. But you can see what I mean, like, this deck actually has the ability to come back as a control deck, which I think was something that was really lacking in Paladin for the last couple of months. Chillmore is such a good card, and Iadric is too. Like, it's just basically wipe the board, nerf the board, whatever you need to do, but you can actually come back. Now, this could be hard.
I will.
If it's Mech Mage, then we might be okay, but if it's Freeze Mage, we might be in trouble. Zombie Chow is awesome, though. That's sort of what you want to see against Mech Mage, and that is about as good as it gets. I'm not going to use this guy, but that, and then coin this guy. Yeah, it's Mech Mage. So that's a pretty good matchup for us, but we have to dominate the board straight away. So he's going to belt into that, I reckon. With something. That's good for us. That's really good, actually. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Got a dragon. You see what I mean? The dragon synergy is fine in this deck, honestly. Oh man. This guy doesn't understand the hurt that he's about to go through. I think I'm going to coin out the Twilight Guardian. It's a bit... Oh, actually, I can coin out the True Silver. And then I can just wipe his board. Yeah, let's do that. That's probably a bit stronger. I don't want to play from behind. I want to play from ahead. Generally, that's the way to go when it comes to Paladin. There's no real good way to do this. Let's go that. I forgot to check. Was that guy a 2/2? I don't even see. That could have been a misplay. I don't even look. Oh shit. I could have saved that guy. Oh well, doesn't matter.
For justice.
Don't be a doomsayer. That kind of sucks. I was hoping I'd just be able to nail that guy, but it's alright. 3/6. Oh, that's not the one that I wanted to hit. That's okay though, we're still ahead. Chillmore is going to be good. Makes me wonder whether I should drop Drake now. I think probably Sun Fury into Coghammer is probably better. Because then I have a guaranteed kill on this thing without losing anything.
Job done.
Okay. Chillmore is one of those cards that you really have to make sure you save a dragon for. You don't want to play from behind.
I have no time for games.
I think we just... I mean, I can use the face here.
For justice.
18 is not great against the mage, but mech mage is okay. He's not going to be running Pyroblast or whatever. Chugger is fine. Jouster is good. Jouster is really good. All right, come on. Something good, something good. Oh yeah. Jouster is like one of those things that sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. Now I'm going to use my face here. Normally I wouldn't do this, but Sylvanas is like weak to Frostbolt. If I let it go down to 3 health. And he had one. That is why you use your face, boys. Cannot get much better than that. Yeah. 3 in a row. So as you can see, that is Dragon Control Paladin, and we're up to rank 10 in 3 games. So that was pretty good. I mean, I'm not going to say that it's the best dragon deck ever made. I mean, I have a fast dragon, which I'll show you this one just quickly. Basically, it has the standard sort of, you know, knife juggler master combo there. Lot less late game and some corruptors and that sort of thing. But I don't know. I think I probably prefer the control dragon a bit better. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the links in the description below if you want to support my channel. And if you want to support my channel on Patreon, there's a link there as well. Check out the rest of my videos. And until next time, see you later and have a good one.